Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Karibu katika Gachis Command TV, the Talisman Black Africa. A number of events took place today. Maandamano yaliendelea vizuri kama ilivyokuwa imepagwa. Watu wakazidi kukabiliwa na polisi vikali sana. And we have seen the police continuing to use brutal force. We have seen the police maiming Kenyans. We have seen the police using live bullets. That is the truth of the matter. The funny thing is that the policemen have been instructed not to compile report of the death. That is shocking in my view. I believe that we could have lost more than 50 Kenyans through killing by the police. Kuna wengine ambao labda wanauawa na bila kujulikana, but we know very well in the fullness of time these policemen will carry their own cross. These policemen will be exposed. That is the truth of the matter. That is very, very bad if you ask me. Azimio has called Kenyans again to continue with the demonstration tomorrow, which is Friday, for the third day. Na vile vile jambo hili ni jambo ambalo watu wanachukulia kwa uzito, wanachukulia kwa uzito sana, na ni jambo ambalo tunaona kwamba because what is happening is that the politicians are now taking the back seat, and it is the citizens who are leading the demonstrations. The second event that happened is that Raila Amolo Odinga talked to the media na akasema ana homa, ana mafua ambayo yanamsumbua, ni homa ya kawaida. But listening to him, you'd hear something like blocked nose, something like that. And by the virtue of his age, I understand why he needs to rest. Kwa sababu homa, it can actually weigh you down, the cold, or don't know the cold or the fever, and actually weigh you down. And now when you bring in this issue, mlete katika maandamano, basi, it is not the best time if you ask me, and I think what he has done is the right thing. So that one puts to rest about Raila Amolo Odinga, although what is not clear to anybody is where he is. Hakuna mtu ambaye anajua kwa wapi isipokuwa watu wa familia yake na watu ambao wako karibu sana naye, especially those who are in Azimio. Kwa hivyo wengi hawajui, and I think it's because of security reasons. Kwa sababu unajua wakati kama huu anaweza kujipata pabaya sana. Kumbuka amewahi kutishwa na akaambiwa kwamba atasafirishwa na serikali sijui wapi. Kwa hivyo this is something that we need to be very, very careful when dealing with the government. Usije ukasafirishwa. The other thing is about Babu. Babu currently is in Milimani court, and we are seeing Danson Omari leading other lawyers, a battalion of lawyers, na tumeona wengi wakiwa nafikiri Babu wako saba, kwa sababu kuna Gaucho wako pale na wengine ambao nasikia ni wa MCA. All of them, funny enough, coming from one community, the Luo community. This is shocking in my views. When you look at it, you see what I would call profiling a community. When you look at it, you see what you call political persecution. When you look at it, you see a government that is coming out very clearly to torture one community, because that is the truth of the matter. When you look at it clearly, you see that these people are all politicians. As Danson Omari has said, they are all from Azimio. Na kusema kweli, what they are being charged of is subversion. And the same language that was used during Moi's era, kwa sababu tunaona kwamba yule wakati wa Moi, hii ndio lugha ambayo ilikuwa inatumika mahakamani. Tulikuwa tunaona hata kina Matiba wakipelekwa kotini usiku. This is what is happening in my view. That William Samoei Ruto, I said, is a very good student of Arap Moi. And what Kenyans don't know is that Arap Moi was very brutal. Arap Moi was somebody who was very, very ruthless. And indeed, Kenya, pale ambapo tumeingia sasa, tumeingia katika hali baya sana ya kisiasa na vile vile pia ya kiuchumi. Something else is that we have seen William Samoei Ruto going to Isiolo to consolidate his support. Tumeona sasa ameanza kampeni vizuri. Tumeona juu ya magari akiwa na washirika wake kwa karibu sana, hususan wale ambao wametoka katika mlego wa Mlima Kenya, because what is happening is that he has realized that Mount Kenya is becoming very, very slippery, na wakati wote wagiweza kumwacha. And although the people of Mount Kenya did not come out to demonstrate, although they have not been very active, there has been a lot of disquiet. That is what kwa sababu unaona kwamba kule Nyahururu na watu wakianza kujitokeza pale Murang'a, watu walikuwa wameanza kujitokeza hapa na pale. Malalamishi ni mengi huku Kiambu, upande wa Kabete tunaona kwamba watu wanalalamika sana, watu wanasema kwamba jambo hili halifai, kwamba wanateswa sana. William Samoei Ruto is not fulfilling the promise, so there's been a lot of disquiet, and that is why tomorrow William Samoei Ruto is going to Murang'a again. He's going to Murang'a, I understand, in Mugoiri Girls, then in Murang'a High School, and then in Kagare. All these areas are in Murang'a. Now, when you look at it, William Samoei Ruto, anytime he has a problem, anytime he feels that he's challenged politically, he goes to Mount Kenya. Now, that is why when you look at it, he has some appointment. For instance, in Murang'a, we have Dede Nyoro. In Kiambu, we have Kimani Ichung'wah, and in Nyeri, we have Rigathi Gachagua. That is how he has been able to contain the support. Na vile vile kile ambacho kinafanyika ni kwamba yeyote ambaye anajaribu kurusha kichwa, yeyote ambaye anajaribu kuinua kichwa akiuliza swali, kichwa chake kinagogwa kama cha nyoka, na mtu kama huyo ananyamazishwa kabisa. That is how he's doing it. And Babu Owino is actually one person who we need to watch. And in this video, I want us to look very briefly why Babu Owino was being aligned in court and why he was charged with this kind of serious charges. The first thing, in my view, is that this issue of succession. William Samoei Ruto, William Samoei Ruto is very, very keen on inheriting Raila Amolo Odinga's support base. Now, the only person who appears to be a serious threat to him is Babu Owino. Babu Owino anajitokeza kama mtu ambaye anaweza kujipata pale akimrithi Raila Amolo Odinga, and this is something that does not augur well with William Samoei Ruto, kwa sababu Babu Owino ni mtu ambaye when you look at Babu Owino, he is charismatic and a very good mobilizer, and the man is an urbanite. The man has no tribe. Indeed, watu wengi hata wajui ya kwamba Babu ametoka sehemu za Nyanza, yeye ni mzaliwa wa mama Mluo, hajui hivi. Watu wengi wajui. Na this is very good in my view. This is what Kenya needs. A tribeless nation is all what we need. Is all what we have been asking for. And Babu Owino comes out very clean, and that's why as a charismatic and a youthful leader and a very good mobilizer, he is a serious challenge to William Samoei Ruto. Again, there is also the issue of torturing the Azimio guys. This is very, very serious if you ask me, because we are in an era where the presidency or the executive use the police to torture the people who are opposed to the government. People who have different opinions are tortured. People who have different opinions are taken to court. And I don't know what happened to Babu Owino. Though he looks very composed when I look at him pale kotini. Kusema kweli tunaona kwamba Babu Owino ni mtu ambaye kama unajua wakati baba hayupo, yule mtu ambaye anaweza kutegemewa sana ni Babu Owino. Babu Owino wakati ambapo anazungumza tunaona kwamba he walks the crowd. Na watu wanamfuata sana, watu wanamsikiliza. Na I think this is the right person to succeed Raila Amolo Odinga when it comes to the leadership of ODM. Kwa sababu what the government is doing is to make this man very popular. Indeed, I have been saying in the last two videos that kama kuna mtu ambaye anajulikana ni Raila Amolo Odinga, nikasema hata kuku wanajua Raila Amolo Odinga akipita, hata buzi wanaweza kumtabua, hata swara, hata farasi, hata poda wanaweza kumtabua. That is what will happen to Babu Owino. Babu Owino kwa sasa, you see now, everybody is asking who is Babu Owino. Hata wale watoto ambao hakunajua kuna mtu ambaye anaitwa Babu Owino, sasa sifa zake zitaenea kama moto wakati wa kiangazi. And William Samoei Ruto, what he's doing is to continue and make the career of Babu Owino. There's one thing in common about leaders in Africa. Most of them must suffer. Most of them have gone through suffering. And that is why William Samoei Ruto is coming out as a bad leader, because he has not gone through any suffering. Unapoangalia kwa mfano Kenyatta suffered, when you look at Nyerere suffered, when Nuku Museveni suffered, and many people suffered, including Nkrumah and Mandela. That is why they become out very good leaders. But somebody who has never suffered, somebody who has never fought for anything, somebody who does not stand for anything, cannot bring good leadership. So here we are going to wish Raila Amolo Odinga a quick recovery. And for wishing Raila Amolo a quick recovery, like this video and comment and say, get well soon, Baba. Get well soon, Baba. Quick recovery. And that way, maybe he can come across this video and you'll be very, very happy. Adios.